if you were ever that kid that was just constantly asking why and how is that made, or who does that, and you were just always very curious, but you grew up and it kind of didn't leave you, then I think market research is the perfect industry for that kind of curiosity, that kind of character.
And you're going to end up with the ability to measure, size, assess, those kind of words. When you see those in a brief, you know that that's much more quantitative in nature. And qualitative is very focused on questions like why and understanding who. When we see words like explore, understand, why, those kind of things in a brief, we know that it's leaning towards qualitative research.
Market research is playing a bigger and bigger role in our organization. As we grow and as we develop, we need to know what people are thinking about us, how people are perceiving us, and how we can better communicate what our products are, what our concerts are all about to our audience.
When I started with a mobile phone, it was still pretty analog. It was novel that you could take pictures with it and films, and you could share those at a later stage via Bluetooth. So of course that makes the opportunities and the possibilities of what we can do now much more exciting.
So if you think traditionally about the way in which market research has worked, you've always had to choose between the richness of small-scale qualitative research, or at the other end of the scale, you could get mass-scale research, so quantitative research, but you would be stuck with things like multiple choice questions, radio buttons, that sort of thing. That's great from a scale perspective, but it has genuine challenges methodologically, because as a researcher you're forced to actually guess what the answer to your question is when you're writing the question before you've released that survey to the market.
Most of the ads that we can see, we ignore. So we use eye tracking to measure that, to measure the attention that advertising receives, but also, I suppose, measuring the attention that advertising doesn't receive.
Content analysis was actually developed by marketing academics for marketing practitioners. We've been using it now in the field for 40, 50 years, and we've been innovating on it. And it's only recently that it's been starting to be used in the legal and public policy.